Yep. That's what I was thinking. Alright. Oh, we gotta close the app here. It says you're in my lobby and you're not in here. Yeah, I know. I just went to I just went to go invite you and it says you're in my lobby. I don't even see you. Yeah. Yeah, I should have won that. I should have won that game too. Against that 55 overall fucking It wasn't even a school, I don't think. FCS East. No, I didn't even win. It should have been a win.
It's in the game.
Whoa. I just re-fired up this game. I've never seen that before. It was Kurt Signetti saying EA Sports is in the game, and then he shot me a wink. That's cool. I've never even seen that before. Game is probably supposed to drop with it, but broke ass game. Come to the invite. Let's go. Defense. Ready up. Some 87, but everybody has all these maxed out leagues. They kind of suck.
The Cyclones ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25.
He's got 2 centers that are 85 to 86 overall. The rest are 82s. With 2 centers, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
How little that guard is, dude. Tiny little shit.
There he goes.
Oh.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. Right back to the well.
Is that just the
And
power
a good
eye? What the
solid
fuck is
pick
that?
up there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd
Yeah, look at
down,
that, dude.
it makes play calling easy. Every single call.
Who is the
on that
quarterback?
sheet Is available
700
here on
pounds.
2nd down.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start,
Look at
now
this. This
instead
is a
of
run for
second and short, you've got 2nd and 8. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
What is going on? That should not even be real.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Takes the handoff. It's
bitch.
Jackson.
Throw
He's
that
going
fucking
to
ball,
lose a
pussy
yard
ass
on
dude.
that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight
God,
end.
dude.
Big tight end makes the grab.
Cover
It's a
2
first
zone.
down.
How the fuck is that?
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there.
Oh,
They're in
God.
striking distance at the 37. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down.
I leave the middle of the field wide open. So
The run
everyone else
inside. It's Jackson.
can cover the
Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game. And let's just get him
13?
into a rhythm.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
This guy fucking literally smokes me. That's right.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left.
You're kidding me! Oh my
The
god!
chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside
Both
the
of
red
us.
zone at the 18. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route
Dude,
against
such
the
a
zone.
cheat.
You run that pattern against that coverage.
Fucking
What do you have to keep in
7-foot
mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and their defense is running
We're having a
out of
good
answers.
defense possession.
The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Dude, the lag is unfucking good.
Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Probably wouldn't have stopped that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Guys, as the
These
end of
are
the
about to make
quarter
me
end,
figure out
Kentucky
the
has the
glitch.
lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. He'll start the return inside his
Range
5.
of 4s, baby.
They've got a first down here to open the period.
Shit show.
Running inside, it's Jackson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Sellers from the gun on third down. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Did that score not count or what? Because why is it still 7-0?
Well, that's just a foolish penalty. You can't lose track of the play clock
They
that
didn't score
close
their
to the
first
goal
drive?
line, but still
And
first
kick
and
the ball
goal.
off to us? They just got a pick 6, I thought.
Using his feet. He breaks the tackle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
And then I thought he got glitched out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll take it himself. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this as a quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
That play's called a QB speed. Holy shit.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley.
Oh my goodness.
Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go play action with Sellers. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Powers through. Another broken tackle. And he'll be brought down, and he has them set up with a first and goal as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage.
He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down. And he's in. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Come on, guy, get to the fucking point, you loser.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
we go, baby.
As they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
Phone booth football. God damn it.
Turning it on. Touchdown Wildcats. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
I wish I could. Yeah, get this guy's.
Lining
Get
up
this
to
guy's
tack
second
one
and
more
then-
onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped and return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26.
Motherfucker, dude. I cannot believe I missed that guy. I think goal line really.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires to the middle. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Fires downfield. Makes a grab and room to run.
Oh, I was trying to get out of bounds.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Cyclones spin the first of their 3 timeouts. Sellers to the air again. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Throwing Sellers. Makes him talk to the hand. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On target to the
No,
left.
fuck.
Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18,
Oh,
and
dude,
they're in
5
business.
touchdown. I know.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really
Sometimes I do
quickly.
go forward,
Good
though,
things
because they
need to
happen
start
now.
happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Here's the pressure. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
I believe that was 6 seconds.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster.
Oh, he found a space on the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
And run inside. It's Jackson. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead.
Nice.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards.
Come on, baby. So, just anticipating defense here. I'm going to call goal line again. I think we need to move some people to the
and
side.
At this point on the field, I mean, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still first and goal.
Get off me, bitch. I'm invincible.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and goal. And the Cyclones will hustle to the line. Pulls it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they force that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun on third down, Sellers.
Yes, sir. Let's fucking go, boy.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Iowa State. They fought
boy,
their
right
way all
tackle.
the way back, and it's a
fucking
one-possession game.
I know he did. I'm just assuming he did.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
Season tickets for one person to sit up there is only $340.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Keep close on that next year.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Running inside, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Maybe a crease. Got enough for the first. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Come on, baby. Field
And it's a
goals
really
win.
good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
He
Well, you
doesn't
hear
have
all the
long
time that the
heritage.
tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down.
Sure. No.
That pass not close as he
Shot
got
block.
drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
He is, dude. Oh my god. Do I might have been going? I kind of have to.
The Wildcats will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. Trying to keep the drive alive. Got a little grass. Got some room entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
It's the only thing that was going okay for us, dude.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Sellers on the play action. Pulls it in. It's Eakin. Oh, spins away. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Here's Sellers to throw. Here's a heat.
Thought you were about to get
And
the second
incomplete
one.
on the deep ball.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the
I do
game.
that.
So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Finds his man. It's Clark. And
Nice.
he's able to
Look at
shed
you, big
1
fat
tackle
fuck.
and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The quick out. Might have a chance. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Cyclones moving quickly to the line.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. From the red zone, it's Jackson.
God damn it.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a
That's a
negative
fucking
play with their backs
joke.
up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they are having none of it.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Sellers to throw for it on 4th. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
And you want that clock to run. Here's a little room there. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wildcats.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
Okay, time for another. I actually messaged him about something this morning too. This lady I was playing last night, and there's this lady we went to school with that his old lady, his ex-old lady was friends with. And she killed herself last night. That's from what I heard. Yeah. And I messaged him and asked him if he heard anything about it. He still hasn't come from that either. That's kind of what I was assuming. I thought he had his kids though, but I don't know. I used to know how he moves. Now I don't know how he moves. Not that that's a good or bad thing, but I don't know. I used to not like going out too much, and I know he never either. But being single, that changes things for shit, sure. When you, yeah, no. But getting fresh out of a relationship, I would. No, me neither. I'm kind of setting my stones now too. Like, I like smoking, and all my friends I hung out with, I still want to hang out with them. They're still my friends, but the only time I ever see them is if I go out drinking. They ain't ever pulled up to my house to come smoke. Not that I want them to, but it's just the premise of it. When we were playing Six last night, I asked Chase if he ever made edibles. He said, long time ago. I said, how about if we play? He said, shit, I don't know. He said, you probably have to have a lot. He said, oh boy, I have a lot. He said, I don't know. He said, probably get you high as fuck. I said, that's what I was saying to Porter. He's probably just get super baked off these reclaim edibles. I just gotta man up and do it one day. I don't know how to bake as is. I've actually done pretty good with, my old lady brings home cookies from like I was about to say McDonald's, but Walmart. Walmart, and they're like the cookie dough, pre-cut fucking things, and you just break them in half, throw them on the pan, put them in the oven. I've actually been cooking with those ones. I haven't fried them once, but nice and chewy. But that's a different game from starting from scratch. Yep, it's like science, they say. Yeah, food, the way you can control it. I don't know this for sure, but I think I crave pizza from like Italy. I would love to try pizza from overseas where it's like all healthy, like natural grain and shit. Oh. Yeah, and like your bread's all fucked and shit. All your dough's all fucked. Yeah, I can't imagine. Hey, what'd you say that app was you used? I was trying to figure that out the other day. You go to grocery store, Robert, that one fucking guy was talking about it. He's Robert Kennedy was talking about it on Joe Rogan. It's like an app. You scan the groceries with your phone. It tells you like the nutritional value of it, or whatever. Ah, yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, it'd be fun to do that. Mainly for the kid, to be honest with you. He already eats so pretty fucking healthy. But I'd like to check out some of his snacks. How good or bad they are. Try to find the better ones. Even though he eats mostly fucking fruit for snack anyways. Just nuke him. He's with the lady. I know he drinks carb blitzes. So does my brother. Those must just fuck you up. 'Cause my brother really acts like a fucking delinquent when he drinks some shit. I always just laugh uncontrollably. Yeah, I wouldn't put him past him to be up if he wasn't up about 4 hours ago, probably drinking and gaming. I wouldn't put that past him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he has the kids or not. I thought he did, but he did. Yeah, unless their schedule is he give him back for the afternoon. I don't fucking know. I have no idea what his schedule is either. The schedule we run's pretty fucked up too, so. That's why I quit gaming with Ryan, though. He would always only get on so fucking late at night. I'm like, dude, I can't. I work for fucking 3 hours. Definitely not staying up that late to play coffee. God, I wish I had your Brian Bosworth, boy. Ma. You know Jake Kepler? Jake Gorman? Jake Gorman, no, I guess. That's what the lady was. Yeah, she married Drake Gorman or whatever his name is. Yeah, Margie was telling me all this last night when I was playing Sims with Chase. I was like, what the fuck? Because she killed herself with his gun. And then she goes and tells me that they're like tweakers. Didn't really know that. Didn't suspect it. Jeepers creepers, right? I don't know. My life would have to be so bad medically. No turning back. Medically. I probably still wouldn't do it. What the fuck are you gonna do after you kill yourself? You're gonna fucking live. I don't know, I guess look at it. I've also never really believed in having a gun in the house either. I totally do for self-defense, but for shit like that, so many accidents happen. Kids, shit like that. I've heard a lot of stories just around this area of people just shooting themselves. It's like, fuck, dude, for what? still gotta read my suicide message. I went to a small school too, so there really wasn't like really not a whole lot of that going on. One kid I went to school with, a girl I went to school with got abducted. 2 of them. One got murdered. The other one ran away. Yeah, crazy as fuck. That abducted. Yeah. So we were in. Fuck, I don't know. I think we were in maybe junior high. So I was in probably 7th grade. The lady got abducted. The 2 of them who got abducted. One was probably in 6th grade. I don't know what they did. And after school, they got off the bus at another school. And this guy.
The Badgers head for the ball, and we're ready for action. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Yeah, that was the craziest thing that I was from a small school. And then another kid, I think was later in
Sellers makes a catch at the 45 on its way, and the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And why waste any time? Get right to it. The offense with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
And the Cyclones peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Sellers. The short hands, it's Clark. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Man, we're pretty much damn near 2 basketball.
I think one of the reasons this offense is so dynamic in the passing game is they've got multiple receivers that can hurt you throwing it. First play of the game, they get a first down throwing it to one receiver. And now on the second play, they get another first down, throwing it to a different guy. As a defense, you don't know which guy to double cover. This is going to be a real cat and mouse game for the rest of this one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Play fake, Sellers.
Start up a dynasty. Oh!
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
You're welcome. That's what
Look
the
at him, just
defensive
fucking
line
full sprint right
there.
there.
Ball comes out
Not even trying.
quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
Now facing a
What
third
did you say
and
before that?
long.
New dynasty about a running back or something like that?
Might be changing the route. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. Not gonna get there. Not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. Past the 30, past the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points, that is a disaster for this offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. There's a crease. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O's. Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing Sellers. Going for 6.
Flag.
And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Look at that.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
God, I've never seen so much
Another
bullshit.
incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board.
Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Brady. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
That's Green Katie's first fucking completion.
The run inside. It's Tomlinson.
How's that not?
Makes it past the marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Really good-looking run right there. He reminds me of one of the greatest Wisconsin players of all time, Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dayne, who was a teammate of mine with the New York Giants, and he was so good at being patient and setting up blocks. This guy shows that.
Finding some room. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Badger. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt.
Oh, right now.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Delivers the stiff arm. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Sellers to throw.
Yeah, you probably should see.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the way to the 30. Turning it on. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
That's caught. It's Jackson.
What?
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Running inside. It's Jackson. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Sellers. The throw to the outside is complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure to get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
4th down, Sellers. Under fire. And down he goes.
And the D brings the heat, man. And they catch him a little bit off guard. Quarterback doesn't know where to go with the football. And the worst thing you can do on 4th down is take a sack. It doesn't matter if you get an INT. Throw that thing up. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. He holds on to it too long, and the defense gets the sack.
Maybe some room here. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
That is another incredible run by this guy, David. We're only in the 2nd quarter. That's already his 2nd rushing touchdown. If he stays in the game, he might run for 400 yards in this one.
He's going to put up whatever he wants. This is a dream scenario, man. If you get close to this in a game, you're happy about it. Give him the ball more often. This defense, they better find some answers, because right now it looks like a grown-up and children running after him trying to tackle.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Brings it back out to his own 29-yard line before going out of bounds, and his offense will have the ball there. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Throwing, Sellers. Unleashes one. Working that left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop him. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play.
Just steamrolling the defense. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They go play action with Sellers. Why not trying to get it in? Give him 6. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Brady. He lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tomlinson. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26.
Yep. Ooh, nice.
The defense has set him up, bringing it back. Touchdown, Cyclones!
That should have been your pick
How
6
about
for
this
sure.
defense taking one back to the house?
And this is always the fine line as an offense, man. You want to be aggressive. You want to go get more points right before the half, but you can't be careless. You can't make mistakes. And, man, Palmer, that's a big mistake that goes all the way back the other direction.
And give the defense credit, too, because in that 2-minute situation, they're expecting pass. Everybody's got to be on guard. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback. He was able to jump the throw. Now he's taking it the distance. He's building the lead for his team. They've got so much momentum now heading into halftime.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. Fires on the move. With the catch, it's Eakin. Open field on the right. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They'll throw it from the red zone.
Hey.
They will score! Touchdown, Badger!
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And he makes the extra point. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Rams him with the stiff arm.
That's cool.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down.
Two-way player, baby.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Sellers to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Cyclones will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This guy is rolling over 150 yards on the day. Let's give a doff of the fedora to the guys who are making the Travis Fredericks of the world proud.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said, but I know that means the offensive line.
There's some room. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the hill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. A strike downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Here comes the option. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Great job by the back on the option. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Tight end now in motion. Sellers on the play action. That's reeled in. It's Eakin. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Ultimate fool.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to run it. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem what.
He still ain't open my shit either. I didn't even check to see who was on Xbox last night. I was on pretty late, until like 10:30. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I didn't even check. I didn't. Oh yeah, I guess I can look right now. 10 hours ago. He's playing Call of Duty. Who knows? He probably could have went to the casino. He's been doing that. Casino in and out. Excuse me. Okay.
It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
What was the score of your championship game? Was it close for your flag football? Pretty bad. Probably hotter than fuck though, wasn't it? That sucks. Going 2, baby. Nothing to lose here. We either win out, make it to the playoffs, or start a season. You know, justice has kind of been delivered back to us. I was thinking about this when I was playing 6. We've won 2 Rose Bowls that weren't ours, I think. We've lost both of our Rose Bowls. The Rose Bowl giveth, and the Rose Bowl taketh away. People just keep posting more pictures about that lady I was telling you about. I haven't heard anything more about it, but it's just crazy. Another brownie, the boys.
The Cyclones will kick off first, and here we go.
His name's iShotker.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Yeah, dude. I kind of believe that.
They're backed up first and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Michael Jordan, freshman.
a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Looking to throw, it's Brady. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Here, Thomas.
Drills in with the stiff arm. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Floating away. On the run, fires downfield. Hauls it in.
Man, this guy is so dangerous running it, and the speed can also help him extend the play to hurt you throwing it, David. As a defense, what do you got to do to keep this guy in the pocket?
Well, the hard part is once he gets outside the pocket, you have to play the second play. The first play, everybody had a route to run, but the second play, it's the scramble drill, and receivers going to break and cut and do something different. So it's so annoying. It's frustrating to have a guy like this that can get outside the pocket and do so much damage.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Got his man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football and a
touchdown, Illinois. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here's Sellers to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. And the ball comes out.
Come on, Lyman, turn around, baby.
Play.
Oh, my.
Defense grabs the football, and there he
It's
goes.
the bridge, too.
He's at the 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it?
Oh.
The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Good chase.
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
I told him that.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Sellers. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Running inside, it's Jackson. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I thought I was going to make it.
That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Sellers from the gun on third down. Floats it out in space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Throwing Sellers. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go play action with Sellers.
Yeah, selling the shit.
Extending the play.
Back up for the pass throw, Arby.
Lets it fly. It
Can you
falls
imagine I get the fucking
incomplete. He
touchdown?
was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board.
But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Fourth down, Sellers. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5.
You're going anywhere you piss it.
This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. this drive from the 42. Wants to throw. It's Brady. Under fire. He'll pull it. Ball is loose. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Man, you think you've got the defense reeling. You just hit him with a big one. You're going to do it again, and instead, sack.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity, too, because you deliver the haymaker the play before. You got your opponent on.
Throws toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's two things he has to think about on one play.
The Cyclones spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Illini! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's Sellers to throw. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He rifles one deep to the left. It's caught. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Sellers. It's complete to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. teed up, ready to start the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum. He unleashes a long one. Holds it in down the middle. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Cyclones! And here they come, almost all the way back.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell he sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it, perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Going right and going deep. He's got it down the field. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now on the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And man, you gotta love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scored.
Oh, trickeration, he wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? He fires one deep over the middle. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. They just weren't able to come down with that one.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sellers. He's got him. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. The Cyclones racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. makes the return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Defense playing a bail technique. Keeps it on the draw. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Final minute now of the third quarter. To the air, it's Brady. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss.
Nice job by the defense. It's really hard for a QB to give rid of the football when you got that much pursuit. Defense chasing after him hard, making sure he can't throw the football down the field. Good coverage. Really nice speed by this defense.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Keeps looking downfield. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. It's a draw. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. Fires on the move.
Yes.
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
I thought you were really over across the line.
Back to pass, it's Brady. Unloads it left. That's caught. It's Marsh. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the left side. Plows through the defense. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Moving out to the right. Complete on the comeback.
Jesus.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Finding a line, I move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it on 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Looking to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They're working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Illinois! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead. The Illini right back in the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing Sellers. Bringing the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Option look, it's Brady. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Give to the running back. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. Timeout is called. The clock stops with 26 seconds left. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Here's Sellers to throw. Makes the catch. It's Clark. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the tight end. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Wait till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
doubtful. But hopefully they did. You got a user?